What are you eating?
Nothing. I had chicken. We're on this chicken diet. We're both trying to get ripped. So we're literally just eating like chicken and rice, but I've prepared it in a bunch of different forms. I want to do a segment on the show that's like a cooking segment, which is funny because I like don't know how to cook, but
I love cooking.
yeah, like God, if you could tell the people that I went to college with that I knew how to cook things right now,
They would be shocked.
that's just a big deal. I didn't know how to boil pasta. I had a free meal plan because I was an RA. So someone else made food. My
I've been
main
making,
dish was full of ice cream and pasta that someone else boiled for me.
I've been we talked about this in a fandom match. I've been drinking some 0-0 beer.
Yeah.
And I like pound these tonight during the episode, so I'm not getting blackout drunk. Don't worry. But what I was gonna say was I've been doing a lot of eggs. I've been cooking like myself up an omelet like twice a week.
Aren't they like expensive? Because all the birds died?
Oh, I thought.
No, that's not why.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Eggs have always been expensive. They are more expensive than normal.
Yeah, because like 2/3. This is a made up number, but like because 2/3 of birds had to like be put down because of
that did
birds went crazy. It's almost like that drives up prices when eggs are less available. But
no, I love a good. I make a 3-egg omelet.
Okay,
you know how to make an omelet?
I do. I like to mix the stuff in.
I want to hear how you do it. So you tell me how you make it. No,
Crack the eggs in a bowl.
Yep.
Mix them all together.
Yep.
I'll cut up like bacon or pieces of ham or
I usually do
peppers, onions. Cut them into little small pieces. Put them in the bowl. Mix it up again, and then just pour it all onto the pan. And then I usually get a pan that's not like it's like where the egg will go to the edges.
Yeah.
So it's like perfectly round. And then I put some cheese on top with some like oregano. I close the circle. So it is now half circle. Flip it once or twice. Put more cheese on the top and oregano. Boom.
So we're really close. So I'm probably dumb. I probably should have been. I don't normally put my mix-ins in with the egg right away. Like once I pour the egg on the skillet, then I put it in there.
The eggs cook so much faster than everything else.
Correct. I mean, I do it like immediately after. I guess I could save a step by just doing what you just said. But I flipped the egg, the circular before I put any cheese on. So I put the cheese on the bottom side first. So like I put it in, I flip that so that it cooks on the other side, and I put cheese on that side and then flip that in because I already know that's fully cooked all the way.
Sounds good.
So more or less exactly what you did.
Nice.
Yeah, I love a good omelet. Like, well, adding to yours just a little bit of salt and pepper, just a little bit, tiny little bit of salt.
Genuinely though, like probably not this episode, but future episode, like I will record myself cooking and talk about what I'm doing as though I know what I'm doing, even though I don't.
I think that's a great idea.
Maybe we both make a food. We are both challenged by a third party.
Okay.
Like Hobby or our other halves.
Yeah.
Or Kirk. Maybe we'll just message someone and be like, pick a food that Tim and I should make. And we'll record ourselves making it. And then whoever's fiance/wife is less harsh wins.
So, okay, but it's got to be like what if it's something neither of us have ever made before?
That all the better.
Do we get notice? Like we're told ahead of time so that I can like buy the proper materials?
No, I feel like yeah, like we got to have the no, we're going to tell Kirk, we're going to message you. Say pick a food.
All right.
So Kirk's going to message Anna and Maggie what we're supposed to make. Anna and Maggie will then buy
this is not going to go well.
Next time they are at the thing. and then we will commence the competition.
Okay.
Then we're making dinner at the same time.
But Maggie's pretty hard to please, and I feel like Anna would just be happy if you like did something.
Correct. I've stacked this competition in my favor.
Okay, fair. That's fair. So chicken and rice. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's where we're at. But I've been making a bunch of other stuff, so this is wild. And I'd actually love our Australian viewers, all 3 or 4 of them, to comment on this, because I looked it up and I made sure it was okay, because I felt weird about it. But there's this store near me. It's called the Wild Fork. The Wild Fork is basically just like an extended. Why do you look in pain? Are you okay?
You're gonna tell me that you've been making kangaroo.
Yeah, way to come in. Anyway, it's basically the meat section of any grocery store in one store. So like that's all they have is the meat section, but it's like expansive, like insane.
Yeah, I have a store right by my place.
Like I bought full calamari and like the squid calamari and like cut it up and fried it.
Love calamari.
They have ground everything. So last week, before we started the chicken and rice thing, we had ground elk, we didn't try the ground wild boar. We didn't try the ground yak. But there's ground bison, and I love ground bison. They also had ground kangaroo, and I went to the guy at the store. I was like, "Is this like okay? Like culturally speaking, if an Australian came here and saw this, would they be horrified? Like, what's going on?" And we looked it up. And again, please comment if I committed an international offense. I apologize, but please comment, Australian people. There was ground kangaroo, and we looked it up, and they were like, "Listen, the kangaroo population is overrun in Australia. This helps control the population. People eat it. The meat itself is very high in protein, very low in fat. It's like super lean." And yeah, like the article we looked up, and the guy at the store was like, "Yeah, Australians eat it. It's like a normal thing." And we were like, "All right, we'll give it a try." And we made it, and it just kind of tasted like a bit gamier of a beef. Like, wasn't the worst thing. I don't think I prepared it super well, but it wasn't the worst thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to steak.
I am too. I was like, this was fine. I don't think we'll do this again, but
dude, I love steak so much. I'm sorry to any of our vegetarian friends.
No, me too. Big.
But
I'm not even sorry. Tim might be sorry. I'm not.
I'm sorry if this episode isn't for you, because we've been talking about eggs and meat and
it's true
stuff like that. But
probably cut out before the kangaroo talk. But anyway,
yeah, probably that's fair. I genuinely I love red meat so much. My dad, well, I make steak at home for me and Maggie probably once a week. Over the summer, probably twice a week on the grill. But during the cold seasons, not as much. But Maggie really only likes ribeye, which is my favorite. So like that's fine by me. But 2 weeks ago, we went over to my parents for dinner. My dad made some ribeyes, and then we did baked potatoes and mushrooms with what was the other thing that we had? It was the baked potatoes, the mushrooms, the steak. Shit, there was something else we had with it.
Vegetable, perhaps?
Yeah, it had to have been a vegetable of some kind. Yeah.
I would hope. Another steak.
When I make it at home, fuck the vegetables. It's all steak and mac and cheese, baby.
You're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
I don't want you to.
But steak is good for you.
That's like in Kicking and Screaming. Robert Duvall's character, like Will Ferrell's character, sells vitamins, and his dad is like a sports equipment seller guy. And Will Ferrell's like, "You need to take more vitamins." It's like, "I have a vitamin every day. It's called a steak." But anyway, yeah, you're gonna die, and I don't want you to do that. So maybe throw a vegetable in here and there, Tim.
We do throw vegetables. We usually do a salad, if anything.
That's like a fake vegetable.
I love salad, dude.
You might as well just drink water. Like,
I would eat salad every meal, every day. Love it.
That's good.
Delicious. Do you have a favorite vegetable?
Honestly, lately it's been Brussels sprouts.
Maggie loves, bro. I'm not a fan.
No, that and green beans.
Green beans is my go-to. Yeah,
We've been making a lot of spinach lately.
I like spinach fine. My one that I used to not like that I've been liking more is asparagus.
Yeah, I'm
I
okay
wasn't
with asparagus.
I wasn't a fan as a child, and now I like it more.
I also was not a fan. I thought it smelled funny, but
Makes your piss smell terrible.
well, it depends who you are, but
Makes my piss smell terrible.
we've also eggplant and squash, butternut squash. We've been like venturing out as far as vegetables go.